Hello and welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can create a contact form using Elementor page builder. So if you take a look at the screen, at first you have to go to the plugins and make sure we have the Elementor free and pro version both. Here we have the Elementor free version, and this is the pro version of Elementor page builder. If you do not know how to get it, I'll attach the link in the description. Make sure to check it out. So once you have the both plugin in the website, we have to go to the pages, list of the pages. We have many different pages, so you can add the contact form to any pages, but as we have the contact form, we are not creating it again. We are adding it here, but you can add anywhere in the website, any of the pages. So at first you have to click where edit, or if you see the Elementor edit with Elementor, you can click on that directly. But as we do not have that, we are just clicking edit. And then as the page is created, click edit with Elementor and wait until the page is totally loaded with all the contents for the edit. We have to wait till that. All right, so the page is here now. And what I usually do is for the page setting, I do Elementor full width and then publish. You have to update it actually. So I click on publish and the page is ready. So let's say I'm taking this as a section, adding some padding at the top and at the bottom. Now we are dragging this called form. Drag it right here. We have the form here. So we will have first name, last name, email address, phone number, select a category, and then have the message. We will also have the file upload. Let's see what else we can add. But for now, let's say here, this is called first name, and then we will have last name. So let's make it 50%. So it takes half of the total space. Now we are gonna have one more. It should be a text. This should be called last name. We're calling it last name, put or enter your last name. So this text will be placed here as a placeholder. I'm dragging it to the top as the second one and make sure it is 50%. So the first name and last name is taking 50 versus 50. And this should be called enter your first name. All right, so this is how it is. And if you want it to be required, like people must need to fill it, otherwise they'll not be able to submit, then you have to turn it on. And the same thing for this one. And this is how you can add the first and last name. We will have more. Let's delete them now. So first name and last name is there. We will like to have email. And you're saying enter your, here it should just have email. And then here we will have enter your email address. And make sure to make it required because you need this information. So people have to submit it must. And this should be 50% also. And for the next one, let's put phone number, and we are calling it enter your phone number. This should be 50% also. So it is taking half of the total space. Now, let's say we want people to submit their CV or any type of file. So we will have to select file upload, and we are calling it upload your CV or resume. That's it. And then it is required, or if you do not want people to submit it, you're just giving as an optional option, you can do that. So you don't have to check it. Otherwise you can actually, I mean, if you want people to submit and it's a must, then you should turn it on. Otherwise you don't have to do that. And then the next one is, let's say, preferred duration for job. let's say it has to be a select box. So full-time, part-time, they can select that, either they want full-time job or part-time job. Let's say we want something else also. I'm just putting the fields randomly just to show you what kind of options are available here. You can add more options based on what you need. And we are making it 50%. This should be 50% also. So it is taking that kind of space. And let's say we are putting a radio, which will say, do you have any job experience? And they can either select yes or they can select no. So either they select this or this. All right. So one more thing, let's say this should be like this one. They can select multiple skills. Let's say I'm asking people what kind of skills they have. It can be they know, let's say HTML, CSS, or if they are civil engineer, if they know AutoCAD, 2D design, 3D design, or anything. So what kind of skill you want them to know, you can define that. So I'm selecting checkbox. What skills do you have? Let's say basic computer skills. So MS Word, MS Excel, PowerPoint, website development. And people can select multiple skills based on what they know. So let's say these are the total fields that I want from them. And one more fields, which is text area. Share your, or let's say it should be called details. Share additional things. So it's a detailed field where they can write anything about this, about their opinion, or if there is anything to add additionally, they can do that. So the form field added already, all the fields that I wanted to do, it is already added. Now we can do a little bit style and design. So let's say we want it a little bit narrow. So we are doing like that. We are adjusting the width, 700, for example. Now for this, it is first name, last name, email. This is called label. So we want to modify this a little bit. So if I go to style from here and label, we can adjust the spacing for it in between the box and the title, in between this. And then we want it black. And let's say we want the font DM Sans. This is the one. If you do not know how to add this, let's say these are the total available fonts in your store, in your website. But if you want a custom font, or if you have a competitor's website and you want the same font that they're using and you don't know how to get them or how to add it to your website, I have one more video in the channel. You can check it out. So this is the font that I have just added. And for the fonts inside the field, we can modify that also. Let's say we are making it black, and then let's say we are putting 14, and the font name is DM Sans. I like that, but you can add anything else. That's what you have to do. And then for the button, one more thing we need to do. For the button, instead of send, we should call it submit. So I'm putting submit, and the form field has to be blue, button field background. So let's say I'm putting a random color from here. That's it. And this is some basic designs. Actually, you can have more designs to do, and you can have different colors, different sizes. If you want this text to be left, center, or right side, you can do that. And for the fields, if I show you more available fields, let's say text is there, email, text area, we have showed you that. URL, you can put custom URL right there, and then people will be able to navigate using that. And instead of that, if you want to put telephone, you can do that. If you want them, let's say like that, and you can put it, but the numbers will be only added here. The text will not be added. I mean, it is not supported by the text. Acceptance, sometimes you need to say agree with terms and conditions. You can do that. People will have to check and then submit. You can do that, and then you have the number. So let's say total hours or something. Then people can just come here and increase the number like that. You can do that. And then you have custom HTML if you want to put it. And then you have the Google reCAPTCHA to prevent the spam from the spammers. You can do that. And if you want multiple steps for the forms, you can do it. So you will have different steps for the form. You can do that. That can be a different whole episode actually about this multi-step form. I'll show you in a different video, but you can actually navigate them to know how it actually works. But just for now, I will keep as it is. And yeah, if I just publish it now and visit the page, if I visit the page, as you can see, as it's a multi-step form, it is asking to submit, but we will need to remove it. So let's say we are putting a step right here, 1 to 2, but we do not need that. So we just need to make sure it is not there. We can have this one deleted and then publish. Right, so if I reload this now, this will be gone. Anyway, so the form is created. Now we just need to fill up the information and submit, and you will get the submission as the owner of the website. So I'll show you that now. So let's say my name. I'm putting my name, email address, a very random email address. This is the email address, let's say phone number. This is even something very much random. But this one, let me see if it is required or not. It should not be required because I do not want to upload anything at this moment. So I'm putting my name and everything again. So this is my name. This is the email address. This is the phone number. And I want a part-time job. I don't have any experience. I have website development skill. I have all these skills actually. So nothing. I'm putting nothing. And if I click submit now, okay, it is submitted. Now, as a website owner, you have to come to this, and then from Elementor, you have to go to the submissions. If you come here, you should be able to see the submissions. As you can see, this is the submission we just got. This is the time right now. And if I click on view, this is showing all the details. This is the name. This is the phone number submitted by the customer from here. And then do they have any experience? No. The skills, everything actually. And based on that, you can contact him using the email. Now, the question is, as you have created the form, where it is going, you do not want to take it from website. I mean, the submissions you are getting in the website, but also you want the submission in your email. So what you have to do is come here and scroll down and click on email. This is the email at this moment you see here. You just have to put your email address. And from the next time, once people submit the form, you will get the submission to this email, the one you put it here. So you will get this in this email, and also here you will get it in the both place. So I hope it is clear now how to create the Elementor form and how to use it, how to get the submissions. If you still have any sort of questions, make sure to comment down below and I'll reply.